Stoners. Welcome to another edition of Sticks and Stones. I am your host, Brent Elrod, coming to you from the blazing confines of the patio here at the No Shoes Bar and Grill, deep in the heart of a hot Republic of Texas. I have a great pairing lined up for you today. I am pairing the AJ Fernandez New World Navigante with GlenDronach 12-year-old Scotch. I think it's going to be a great matchup, so let's dive in, pop the cork, cut the stick, and get to toasting. Now, the AJ Fernandez New World Navigante came about after Ishmael Fernandez, after 17 years with Plasencia Cigars, decided to collaborate with his son, AJ Fernandez, on a line of cigars. And this is the first one. This is a Robusto, 5.5 by 55 on the ring gauge. The filler is Nicaraguan Condeje, Omentepe, and Finca Soledad tobaccos. The binder is Nicaraguan Jalapa, and it is cloaked in a beautiful Nicaraguan Oscuro leaf. Now, visually, this is a beautiful, beautiful dark and oily brown. It has tight, invisible seams, minimal veining, and quite a bit of tooth. Now on the nose, it's got a fairly simple profile. I pick up earth, quite a bit of spice, and a soft, subtle, leathery aroma. It's a wonderful smelling cigar. Let's go ahead and get our C-Car V-Cutter. Give this stick a cut. And test out the cold draw. Now on the cold draw, I get dark chocolate, earth, a little bit of coffee, and kind of a liquor, spirits sort of undertone to it. I won't say alcohol because I don't want people to think about like rubbing alcohol. This is more like a bourbon or a scotch or something like that. A very fine spirit. This is a great cigar. Now, a lot of people may not have heard of GlenDronach. I have been seeing it appear more and more in my newsfeed on Instagram, so I decided I needed to give it a try. It's still rather unknown, at least from my perspective, in the Scotch world, but it's probably not going to stay that way. So if you want to get in before the price skyrockets, you probably want to try and do it now. Let's go ahead and pop the cork. Love that sound. Now, that is a beautiful, beautiful Scotch. It is a dark caramel with tinges of red in it. It's got wonderful legs. It is really clinging to the glass well. This is just a wonderful spirit. I'm surprised that it is not skyrocketed yet. Now on the nose, I get a sweet vermouth, dark fruit, cocoa, and honey. Okay, here we go. I was so excited to try this first sip, and it does not disappoint. I'm picking up notes of cherry, like raspberries or strawberries, a little bit of citrus. Some notes of leather and oak, and like a sweet pipe tobacco. This has got a wonderful, wonderful palate to it. I think it's going to pair very well with the New World Navigante. So let's go ahead and get this stick toasted up. That is a really good stick. On the light, I'm picking up coffee, kind of buttered toast, and just a little bit of spice. It's not overly spicy. It's got pretty good smoke output. Once I hit it again, the volume of smoke really increased. That is a really great stick. Now let's try them together. Those are going together pretty well. The kind of the fruitiness of the GlenDronach with the cherries, raspberries, strawberries kind of thing, a little citrus is mixing very well with the coffee and the toast and the spice, and then you have on the cold draw a little bit of chocolate. I think these are going together pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and burn this down to the halfway mark, and then I will come back and give you an update. My political commentary today, maybe a little outside the realm. It's really talking about somebody that's kind of not in politics right now. Before you all jump on the wagon of, oh, he's going to talk about Trump. No, actually I'm not. I recently watched a video that Tulsi Gabbard put out where she was doing the Murph challenge. And for those of you that aren't in the military, Michael Murphy is one of the subjects of the movie Lone Survivor. He perishes along with most of his team. And the Murph challenge is a physical challenge of a mile run, and I'm just kind of paraphrasing this. I don't have the exact figures. It's a mile run, like 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 sit-ups, and then another mile run. And she was doing this challenge on Memorial Day, and to really kind of get her mindset into thinking about the sacrifices of the military and those that didn't make it home. As most of you may know, she is a veteran herself, and it really got me thinking about her and her political career. She was a representative from the state of Hawaii and ran for president, and she was in the bottom end of the pack in the primaries, and she was complaining mightily about the rules and her not being able to be on stage with the front runners. And since she has been basically blackballed by the Democratic Party because she dared to speak out against the establishment. And honestly, while I don't agree with all of her politics, she is somebody that, having watched a lot of her videos and listened to a lot of what she said, she's got a very level head on her shoulders. And I really hope that she can get swung around to more of the libertarian point of view and get away from the two-party politics of Democrat and Republican, because quite honestly, most people don't fall into those two categories anyway. They've just told that they have to. So that's what they do, and they follow along. I think if she would really analyze the backstory of some of her positions, she might find out that, having been an officer in the military and having the level head that she does, she might think a little differently than she really has been told she has to think by the Democratic Party. And might end up making an excellent independent candidate in maybe the Libertarian Party for president. But it would take some work, because some of her positions are, if they still stand, are a little too far left for us libertarians. But I voted Democrat, I voted Republican, and I ended up settling in the Libertarian Party because I found I didn't fit into those two molds. I love freedom. I love liberty. I'm more socially liberal. I know the whole thing about abortion right now is a big deal. Abortion's not my issue. If you've got all the information and that's what you choose to do, that's your business and not mine. And I hope you can live with the consequences of your choice, because you have to live with those for the rest of your life. But that's for you to decide, not for me. But when it comes to welfare, food stamps, the nanny state, I'm very much fiscally conservative. Maybe even more than some conservatives. I believe there's way too much government. But check out Tulsi Gabbard. Pretty much the only place you can find her anymore is on Rumble, because she's pretty much been blackballed from everywhere else. So she might make an interesting political figure in the future if she has the right guidance. Maybe from somebody like me. I mean, really, honestly. What if Gabby ran for president and won? Wouldn't you rather have her on your TV screen rather than some 70-something-year-old white dude? Hey, Stoners, I am back. We are almost down to the band, and the glass is already empty. This was a wonderful pairing, and I didn't think it was going to be that great. I mean, I thought it was, probably it had the potential to be good, but this was a great pairing. These are two products that go well together. When I was working up this pairing, I was like, well, they'll be good together. We'll see how it goes. But I really, honestly felt like it wouldn't be a dud, but that it wouldn't be up near one of my best. And I have to say, these two have been very good together. As I said at the halfway point, the fruit and the caramel, the kind of pipe tobacco has really melded together with the coffee and the toast, the spice, the cocoa, the caramel. All of those different things have really worked together very, very well for the A.J. Fernandez New World Navigante and the GlenDronach 12-year-old Scotch. This is an excellent, excellent 12-year-old Scotch for this price point. I cannot say that enough. If you are a person that prefers Speyside and Highland Scotches as opposed to the the deeply smoky and peated like Islay scotches, then this is a scotch for you. It is delicious. It is a single malt that is about $50. You know, the starting point for like Glenlivet and Glenmorangie with their offerings at about $35 or $40 a bottle are a little bit less than this, but this is an excellent scotch, and it's relatively unknown. I mean, that's a 12-year-old scotch for $50. It's really good. I would give the A.J. Fernandez New World Navigante, I would give it a 90 matchsticks out of 100. I would give the GlenDronach 12-year-old single malt scotch, I would give it a 92 out of 100 whiskey stones. These are very, very good together. And I had even thought about, well, what if these two are very good individually, but they just don't pair together very well? I'll have to come up with something during this video to kind of separate that out and say, hey, they weren't the greatest together, but they're great individually. Oh no, they're wonderful. You definitely should try these two together. This is a wonderful cigar. That is a wonderful spirit, and they go together very, very well. So, I am an extremely happy camper. Now, I look forward to seeing you again next time when I have another great pairing. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, share, notify, all those things. Ring all the bells and whistles. Be sure to go by the Sticks-n-Stonez store on Shopify. It is Sticks-n-Stones, then the number 1.myshopify.com to get yourself some great Sticks-n-Stonez gear, like this wonderful embroidered polo shirt that I am wearing. Embroidered. You don't ever have to worry about printing fading away and people just thinking you have a regular polo shirt. It will always say Sticks-n-Stonez on it. Our logo's on it. It is a fast drying material. It's like 105 here today in North Texas, and my shirt is as dry as it can be. These are excellent shirts, and they are great to wear to your local cigar shop. People will want to know, hey, what is that Sticks-n-Stonez thing? And that's a nice shirt. I like that. Go and buy one and try it out. We have mugs, mouse pads, t-shirts, hats, all different kinds of things for you. Go by the Sticks-n-Stonez store and take a look at us. Be sure to go by and see one of our supporters, Cigarism Accessories, on Amazon, Cigarism _ accessories. They have lots of lighters, cutters, just about anything you could want. Humidors, travel humidors. They are loaded with all kinds of things for the cigar lover, whether it's for you or as a gift. Be sure to be with us next time as I bring you another great pairing. But until we get to see each other again, make sure you keep your sticks dry and your stones cold. And have a great day.